Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. We're picking it up directly after our successful battle against Raphael, who's over here. Feeling a little bit the worse for wear. Well, dead, in fact. We're going to do a few things before we move on. Let's start off by speaking to Jurgir, who we managed to convince to fight for us in that battle.
You fought well. We could use such strength in the Blood War.
You did us a favor, Jurgir, so I'm going to let that slide.
Now I'm free of Raphael's blasted contract. I can return to the front lines.
Good luck, Jurgir. You're a fine warrior.
And you are a worthy ally. Whoever your enemies are, they have good reason to fear you.
He's not a bad dude.
I'll gladly lend you my skills against them when the time comes. Until then, good luck to you, little rabbit. You're a finer hunter than any wolf.
Hey, we made a little friend. Big friend, I suppose. We also hit max level, so let's do some leveling up quickly. I can't remember exactly what I was going to do. Was it maybe level 4 fighter? We could do fighter or rogue. If we did rogue, what would we get? Slightly less health. So, yeah. But we're not going to do level 6. Because we want to get a second feat. It will only be our second feat. So, we should do that. In terms of what we'll go for... I guess it would be nice to get up to the 20 dex, maybe? We might be able to do that with another feat that's not ability score improvement. I mean, that would do it, give us more jump distance. It seems a bit underwhelming, though. So, crossbow expert. I don't know about that one. This would give us a +1 to AC. We're on 24 AC now, though, so I don't know if that's next to Raphael's armor that we're wearing here. So I don't know if that's a priority. So it doesn't say it has to be... like a two-handed weapon. I would have thought with Great Weapon Master, I would have expected that to be big weapons. Oh, I just say I'm wielding in both hands. So I think, yeah, it does have to be two-handed to kind of get the most of that. We don't need that. Because although it's heavy armor we're wearing, it gives us the proficiency in it, which is kind of cool. I'm not sure about the colour. We might try and dye it in a bit. What have I done? Oh well. Lucky's always good. Used to gain advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws. But I think they're yeah, they replenish per long rest. I mean, maybe. I don't know about the magic initiates. I've got so many skills I'm not using already. Heavily armored only does strength. Okay, I'm probably going to win. This is probably my end game armor now, to be fair. Don't use those. What are the dex saving throws? It doesn't really say. Oh well, yeah, okay. No, I get it. I get it. It's not skill checks. It's saving throws. Okay. I mean, that could be good. It doesn't give me the dex though. Clicked on that, I didn't mean to. I don't need jump distance, I can fly. I can fly, I can fly. This one though, alert. It doesn't give me the dex bonus though. But then do I need it? Not being surprised is pretty good. Because that does happen a reasonable amount. We can basically guarantee we're going first in the initiative order. Don't think we need that anymore, just because we're so tanky now. I think lucky is a very good feat, but I don't know. Maybe I'll take this, because then we can... So what does proficiency mean in terms of... more likely to succeed dex saving throws? Yeah, I mean, it takes us up to 20 and gives us that. So I'm going to take... It feels a little bit underwhelming, I'll be honest. But it gives us the sort of magic 20, which we couldn't raise it any higher anyway, even if we went with ability score improvement. And everything else is kind of... even, which means that we can increase something else by 1, but it wouldn't give us any like bonus. Maybe you could argue con, because I think that it would increase your hit points anyway, but I've got an amulet I'm wearing now that makes my con 23, so I don't really see the need for that. So okay, so we're going to go with resilient dexterity, I think, which isn't... It's not amazing, but having proficiency in the saving throw is good. It's given us the magic 20, and I can see us getting used to that. The other one I'm tempted to take is Savage Attacker, but to be honest, we're already ripping through stuff, so... let's do that. I don't think they're all going to take as long to do as this. So we've got Korlek. Yeah, so we're going to do Barbarian. We're going to take her strength up to 23, but I wouldn't increase that now anyway. Actually, to be honest, I'm going to be respecking her anyway to take down her strength, like dump it, put it all into Dex, and she's got the... We're going to keep the Hill Giant Gloves. It's going to take her strength to 23, so I think that's what we're going to do. I don't think... When an enemy within melee range attacks, you can use a reaction to make a weapon attack against the enemy. That means we obviously don't have polearm mastering, but we're not using a polearm. Wondering about Great Weapon Master. I think we're going to take Great Weapon Master on her, actually. But we won't think too deeply about that now, because we're going to respec anyway, so... Haven't got any new spells, so we'll keep the same selection, although I don't know why it's got Hero's Feast selected. I don't need that. Oh, these are our prepared spells. Okay, sorry. Okay, yeah, we don't need Hero's Feast. Planar Ally I quite like those, so we'll keep that. Apologies for the dog if you can hear that. There's someone outside. Feat on Shadowheart. Well, her Wisdom's 20, so I don't think we need the ability score improvement. She's using a spear, which is a polearm, but what would we like to do on Shadowheart? Yeah, I mean, we could do that. Give her extra AC, maybe. Incoming damage from non-magical attacks also decreases by 3 when you're wearing heavy armor. That's pretty good. I don't know which one would be preferable, to be honest. Very low charisma, so we'll do that. So what ritual spells can she learn? I don't think we need any of those, to be honest. Is she using a shield? I can't remember. I think she is. It's not on her character model there, but I think she does use a shield. I'm a bit underwhelmed by that, though, to be honest. Advantage to maintain concentration, though. I quite like that, because she's often got a pretty good concentration spell up. So having advantage on maintaining that would be pretty good, I think. Again, a little underwhelming, perhaps, but solid, I think, solid. Learn a new spell. It's going to be Chain Lightning, I think. And a feat for Asterion. 20k charisma, so we don't need to do much with that, I don't think. Make him like a fire elemental adept, maybe. You know, we could give him Eldritch Blast. That is an option. Maybe Spell Sniper, though? Critical hit with spells reduced by 1. And that is pretty good. It's basically doubling his chance to crit with spells. Alright, well, maybe we'll take that. Learn a cantrip. Oh, we can actually learn Eldritch Blast here. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't have all the modifiers you get as a warlock, but still. There we go. We're going to read Raphael's diaries as well, that we took at the end of the last episode. While I have over many a sumptuous season cast the net of my contractual predilections both far and wide, never have I been so attracted to mortals as I am to those infested by the tadpole. These particular fish find themselves plashing towards their doom, towards a steel hook unblemished by bait. How they resist the current, how inexorable its whelm, its tug, its dark undertow. At the other end of the fishing pole, the illithid. How their tentacles must quiver like cool jelly at the prospect of more catches, more and more each day along the troubled riverbank. This process has a name I sample now aloud to savour its taste. Ceramorphosis. I shall make crafty use of this development. For with the hook glinting and death so close, what could loom larger in the stricken fish's mind than the prospect of rescue? Last night I dreamt of a river. Waist deep I waded it. Rusted hooks curled up from the water like the snaggled teeth of something ancient and diseased and submerged. The moon over the water cracked, and fire flew out on the stubby wings of gormless, insanely chirping chicks. They transformed into wriggling oblongs like sperm, yet by the time they hit the water, they were fish with scales of orange and gold. There came a rushing sound, the dark water ablaze as if the fish were matches and the river a snake of oil. Approaching me out of the flames came the tadpole infested. There was one among them who spoke for the rest. They gestured to the melting hooks, suddenly glanced my way, and in their face I saw they had the best of me. In waking, my courage has firmed. I progress my plans for the tadpole even now. I am Raphael. I am not easily bested. The final chapter from a diary penned in Raphael's hand. Here and there his composed hand stiffens and moves erratically as if he was at times seized by emotion both powerful and unexpected. The plot thickens, goes the aphorism, entirely inadequate. The plot mutates. It fluctuates. I have conceived no less than 13 variations by which I might seize the crown of Carsus. Yet, in the tumult of this eternally flowing river of schemes, I, the most careful of fishermen, finds his catch elusive and difficult to wrangle. Even in cooperation, such ambiguity and delicious surprise. But the hook has snagged. The doom of ceramorphosis has abated. Yet they could not predict, could they? Could they, that in leaving the river behind, they have in fact welcomed the fishbowl? I am master here, a prince of bargains, cloaked in cunning like scarlet satin, all that hidden under sublimely obvious truths that cannot be discounted. So the fisherman reels, the tadpole to my catch. Struggle as they might, writhe as they wish, flop and squirm and thresh with every ounce of strength. No matter. By all the reeking flames of hell, I will not be denied. There we go, that was my Raphael impression. On sight reading. Probably could be better, but it was, yeah. We did a thing. Right, well, make sure that we have a save after all this stuff, because we're going to go back and we're going to keep the gloves that we've been asked to give this lady.
So you wormed your way into the devil's lair, risked mind, limb, and freedom, all to steal the Orphic hammer. I hope your ambitions end there. I have already told you that the Githyanki prince only wants to see you dead. But it seems you still do not trust me.
I do trust you, I just like to have insurance.
That is not my definition of trust. You are falling into the same trap as the Chosen. Their distrust of one another is their undoing. We must not make the same mistake. We must work together.
I'll work with you, but I'll never trust you.
I'm disappointed to hear that. Nonetheless, our fates are bound. And in the absence of a happier union, I will accept a useful one. You may think yourself ingenious for having slain a devil, but you have merely ironed out a wrinkle. The Elder Brain will not be such an easy foe. It is time we resume our journey to find it.
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
Careful, soldier. I'm burning really hot. Had a nice break in the hells. Now that we're back, my engine's in overdrive again. Let's move. A trot will take my mind off being barbecued alive.
One thing with Karlak, actually, what I might do...
What's cooking?
I've got these soul coins, but I very rarely use them. What I might do is just stick them in her hot bar there. Can I do that? What do they do for her? I mean, it's a bonus action and a single use. You'd think... Oh, no, sorry. I don't know why I'm dragging it there. We'll drag it here. There we go. And that might inspire me to use it more regularly. Yeah.
Alright.
We're out of short rests, so we will long rest quite soon. We should probably go and confront the shopkeeper, to be honest. It's the way up? That's not the way up, is it? It's down here. Down here as well. It's behind her, isn't it? Wonder where it goes. I mean, we don't have to talk to her, I suppose.
What's that? Breathe quiet. Move with care.
What did it do? I think we do confront her, though. Let's see.
Trips to the Hells are usually one way, especially when the traveler causes the kind of trouble you did. I knew you were a thief, didn't realize you were a killer. Raphael's death is already causing quite a stir across the Hells. It's a rare thing for a mortal to slay a devil of his stature. In all the excitement, I hope you didn't forget our bargain. Do you have the gauntlets?
Everything I took from the house is mine. Sorry, you're not having them.
We had a deal.
Let's try the intimidation. I just killed a devil in his own home. You really don't want to test my patience. It's only a 10. We'll take the guidance too, so really... As long as it's not a 1, we should be okay. There we go.
Not a subtle point, but well made. Keep the gauntlets. Your threats aren't necessary, but your coin is still welcome, Devil Slayer.
Outside.
Good. Okay, well, I'm glad she didn't make a big fuss at that.
Then I can crack that open.
Take it.
Okay, so what have we got down here?
Come on, open up.
Okay, we'll take those.
Should mind my step.
The enigmatic art of hemomancy. Blood processing. Okay. Ooh, that's like a smashable wall.
Come on, let's go. This'll help.
Low going, but last one. Try another one to blow up these boxes, maybe. Okay, let's just come and smash these things.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Have I been here? It does look, I mean, these chests are empty, which suggests that I have. Well, let's just go back up into her shop then, if I've already been up the other way. Right, good. Alright, well that was a nice distraction. But I think we're going to head back to camp. We're going to do a long rest. I'm going to respec Karlach. Yeah, let's do that. Now this is interesting. Grub's here on his own. The girl is gone. Some of my comments were saying that in their playthroughs, and I understand there is an element of randomization to it, but some people told me in their playthroughs the girl was the hidden assassin. So it's interesting that she's gone. Let's talk to the cat. What has he got to say?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Did I lose my speak with animals? Hang on.
Amicus animatus. Please, don't look at me.
Yeah, he's still terrified. I noticed the dog had something to say. He's probably just got something else in his mouth, but it could be more interesting than that.
The dog is unable to speak
Yeah.
through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
What you got there, boy?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
That's interesting. Good boy. Hitting it with metal gauntlets on. Sure, it's fine. Okay, so I'm also thinking about party composition. I might swap Shadowheart out. Is Shadowheart's thing in the lower city? I have a feeling it might be, actually. Lower city, House of Grief. Well, we know we're going to run into Minsk at the counting house, so maybe I'll wait until we're doing that, and then I'll swap Jaheira in for probably Shadowheart. So I think we're going to do Cazador quite soon as well, so I'd like to keep Astarion around. Okay, so let's go respec Karlach.
There we go.
I'll probably pause here and come back and just show you the build, but basically, as I said, I'm just going to tank her strength at the expense of dex, so she keeps up a good AC, and then she's going to wear the gloves of Hill Giant strength to get her strength back. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Okay, welcome back. So, here we have Karlach. She is now strength 23, dex 20, con 17, AC 20. That's pretty good. Not much more to say, really. In the end, I didn't take Great Weapon Master because I was a little unsure because Nirelna is a thrown weapon, not a melee weapon. I wasn't quite sure how that would kind of interact with that. So instead, we've still got Tavern Brawler. I took something else. I can't remember what it was. I think it was Athlete, which gives an extra 50% on jump distance. I thought that's pretty good for her. Yeah, no, she's good at the moment. Excellent.
Let's move.
All right, well, let's do our long rest, shall we?
What path lies before me?
I quickly want to check my equipment too, because I've got a load of stuff in the hells there. We've got these gloves now, and I don't know if anyone else can kind of
Trust no one.
use of those. It does give him that cantrip though, so I'll probably keep that. She can actually throw that. It is a thrown weapon. I kind of missed that. But it's not going to return to her hand, and it's not like Nerolna.
Get going.
I mean... AC is always good. Just because I've got 24 AC now doesn't mean that I need to lower it with other stuff, so... It's funny, isn't it? We haven't really found that many good rings. They're okay, but they're quite basic. Let's try a dye. Let's try dyeing this armor cobalt. Let's see what happens. I don't actually like that. Oh, what about dark amethyst? This one. I don't know if any of those are doing it for me. What about the Drake one? I quite like that on some armor sets. Too bad. It'll hide the blood a lot as well. Sinful red on bone whale. We've got to give that a go. I don't mind that actually. Maybe we'll stick with that. I was tempted to try... Got two of those. Let's try this one as well. I do like that actually. Do it with our gloves and stuff as well. Oops. Let's do that the wrong way around. Where have they gone? His bonuses have dropped down again. They were like in their 20s before. That was it probably was a bug, to be honest. Why was the other ones higher? I don't know. It's still a good number, right? So which one is it? It's this Harlequin one, isn't it? Yeah, that's just made them a bit less shiny, hasn't it? Let's do it with the boots as well. There we go. That's not bad. Covered in blood still, but after we've long rested, that'll change. I wonder if these boots is why my Longstrider graphical effect didn't come up, because I've just got them now. I've just got it. I don't need to cast it on myself. Cool. Do I not have any pajamas now? What happened to my underwear? Oh, it was probably in there, wasn't it? I think I may have sold it. I might still have something I can put in there. Shadowheart's clothes on. There we go. That's probably better. God. Why is it selected literally all the cheeses? There we go. That'll do.
They say that home is where a person can be their truest selves.
Put a shirt
without
on.
guile, without pretense. You did well to see off the Githyanki who had invaded mine. And now that you have seen where I come from, you know all there is to know about me. At least, all that matters. The flavors of my favorite fiddlehead soup, should you wish to experience it for yourself. My beloved confidant and loyal companion Rascal. The very first reward I gifted myself on completion of my first adventure. The garments with which I concealed and later constructed my appearance as the Emperor. We spoke of my relationship with Duke Berlin Stelmane, a story I have told no one else. I have no more secrets from you. No need to resort to subterfuge. We are true allies now, working towards a common goal.
You really don't sound like a mind flayer.
I have learned to adapt my methods to your needs. The only way we were ever going to get close enough to the brain to destroy it was by working together. But few would trust a mind flayer. So I did what I had to convince you. I studied you, your motivations, your actions, your desires. I deduced the best way to align your goals with my own.
And what did you learn?
That you are complex and full of contradictions. It was no easy task, but I had to persist. I needed your absolute dedication to the cause. I anticipated the challenge, and I anticipated your resistance. What I didn't anticipate was how reasonable you would be. You don't like to be coddled, cajoled, but you responded well to logic, to rational arguments, to cold, hard facts. You saw straight to the core of what really mattered.
I enjoyed our conversations.
As did I. Sometimes, I felt almost like we were dancing our way towards something deeper.
Are you trying to flirt with me now?
Would you like that?
No. I'd rather we stick to business.
Good instinct. The Elder Brain's hive mind has grown to monstrous proportions. And through the Crown's magic, it has complete control over each and every member. It was intelligent before, but now, with its hive mind established across the city, it is well on its way to becoming indestructible. We must stop it while we still can, before we too become its slaves.
As you drift into sleep, you feel a certain disappointment. The Mind Flayer was very quick to abandon its attentions on you.
I was fine with it. Alright, let's see what we look like now we're not covered in blood. Oh, I quite like that. It's quite rugged and, yeah, I can see it. Look, it's a pretty good drow armor set, isn't it? I like that. Little dash of colour in the cloak. So, yeah. Well, actually, we could probably dye our cloak as well. What does that look like? Ah. Yeah, I think let's go with that. I quite like it.
On my way.
Quick look around, see if anyone wants to chat, but I think we're probably... Oh, no. Not Mistra. Mizora wants to say something.
I've had my eye on you. Hot as brimstone, jagged as lightning, and seething like the river Styx. But there's something missing, isn't there? You're hungry for pleasures beyond this plane. Something more satisfying than mortal
No, not
flesh,
especially.
blood and bone.
I have no idea what you're on about.
I'm talking of the mundanity of a life ignorant to the thrills of the 9 hells. Yes, you're curious. Your eyes are lit like raging stars. You want what only I can give you. The ecstasy of agony. The pain of the damned distilled into pure bliss. Beyond every climax you've known. The little death writ large. Smile, and I'll come to you when you put your head down to rest.
Will is standing right there.
Your most forbidden lusts.
No thanks.
Or don't.
And Shadowheart's right there
know
too.
The eternal ache of the unknown and the unanswered.
I'm good. Absolutely not.
Dear me, I've overestimated you. Trust me, I shan't be making that mistake again. Ta-ta.
Oh, I mean, Will and Shadowheart right there as well. Oh, okay. Let's head out.
Just 3 times. Only have to say it 3.
Do a quick round along stride. I don't need to do it on myself, obviously. Wearing the boots I've got already gives it to me. I'm going to get a scratch in here as well, because we're going to be exploring a bit today. Might be able to help us with stuff. And Astarion. What are we doing? Mage armor. Sweet. Okay, quick look at the map. Whereabouts are we? So... yeah, we got Cazador's place right there. Maybe we'll do that. So we kind of want to come out here and go up this way. Kind of.
As my feet can carry.
Speak thrice the phrase correctly, and lucky you'll forever be. Okay, great. Scarab. Oh, damn it! Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate? Scarab, sap, scarabs, cap. Oh, this is gonna be harder than I thought.
Alright, we'll leave them to that, I think. Oh, we got another waypoint.
No more puzzles. A travesty.
Oh, okay. It's not going to be quite as simple to get to him, is it?
Something's on
Got a kitty cat? Actually, I haven't got my speak with animals up this time.
Look where city lots of talk about the brilliant.
It was another day in the City of Lies, Baldur's Gate, where the people begged for justice until they starved. 2 heroes were fated to cross paths that day. Their eyes met. Destiny was calling.
Strange cat, and they both answered.
Strangers? only in a fool's definition of the word. It was the start of something incredible. 2 heroes on the hunt for justice, no matter the cost. All the Tall One had to do was say yes.
Yes, join me.
The Tall One had failed the first test. They lacked caution. The cat could have just as easily been a foe as a potential friend. Perhaps it was simply not meant to be.
No, Malta!
President of Baldur's Gate.
Okay, so we can go through here. Let's do that. We're going to try and make our way around to Cazador's place, I think.
You one of Tamrin's friends? Well, we haven't seen him. He did a runner one night, never came back. You won't find him here.
Okay. What we got here? Little garden.
Fools. Obviously, Dusk was the story's best character.
Okay. Yeah, okay, we could go through the gardens, actually.
I know what I like, and the book delivered it in spades.
Tell you what, I really enjoyed our book this month. Dusk's Dark Desires. Highly recommend it.
Okay.
Huh. There's something going on here. I don't like it. Careful. I smell an ambush.
Are you sure it's not the flowers you're smelling? You may be allergic.
I don't care what Emmon said. I'm not getting the ball. And you can't make me.
There's figures hiding in the foliage.
We redden our steel by the light of day in his name. But you are not the lamb for our slaughter. It seems you've won Lady Oren's favor. Join us in this act of slaughter, in Baal's name.
I'll not slaughter innocents, I'll protect them from you.
Then you betray Oren and Baal himself. Your blood will spill for this.
He's not got a lot of health. Who else we got? I think we'll come up here.
Come on now.
Protect these people.
You know you can tell me anything.
I just...
We'll keep that for now.
I think we should start seeing people. There.
Especially with all these new fists. They'd be great. Well, there's plenty of folk in this park we could get to know.
You are impossible sometimes.
Go on then.
Impossible.
Okay, he's dead. I won't end my turn, but let's get Karlach in here. Let's rage.
Handy.
She action surge. Yeah, we got that one. He's only on one. I'm just going to go and stand by her and we'll get an opportunity attack if she moves.
No choice but to keep going.
I'm not going to... Still got loads of movement. I could come over here, get this one. Alright, there's action surge then. Can I get down there? But there's someone else over here, so let's just shoot them. No? Alright.
Let this murder be his sacrament.
Okay, we've got this dude. I don't think we need to do anything too amazing. Let's just bomb, bomb, bomb. Cool. He is. Oh, Scratch. You could jump over there. Give him a bite. Oh, Scratch.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
I'll just let this play out, I suppose. There's quite a few of them. Is it my turn yet? Just get over here. Hello.
Quick! Must be quick! This mind is small, fragile. Listen now.
Let's do this.
Entering her mind is like stepping aboard a sinking ship. The architecture of her consciousness buckles and collapses. Thoughts yield to a flood of overwhelming power. The Elder Brain.
Do not waste time. This mind cannot bear us. It turns to liquid. Listen, just listen. We learn. We grow. Loosen our clumsy bindings. Aid us. Necromancer dead. Changeling and tyrant remain at odds. Kill them. You have a place in my grand design.
What happened? Why do I taste copper?
The Elder Brain wants us to join them as well. I think that's probably the least likely of the options we will take. But you never know, I suppose. Yeah, I'll take another one of those. From Orin. It's time to skin, to flay, to make our presence felt. The terror must not wane. Those arrogant adventurers, make a bloody example of them. Tear them to gobbets. I will ensure that the hapless fists stay out of it. If any bystanders suffer unintended maiming or death, well, that's simply more offerings to Almighty Baal. Take one of those.
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense,
What?
make it now.
Have some gold?
Bribery attempt has caused some offense. Violence.
Okay. Sorry, Fistella. Who's this dude? Okay. Alright, so what's going on with this thing anyway? Do I get anything else here? Reduce... Yeah, give me reduce armor class. It's not bad. Healing wounds. That one. Yeah, a black hole, that might be fun. Alright, can we leave? What happens if we do? It's probably going to be in the fight again, isn't it? No. Okay, good. Sorry, Fizzbella. I didn't really want to do that, but you didn't give me much choice.
Open up. Moving in. Very well.
Who are that lot? Need to report this. Need to get reinforcements.
Yeah. In terms of... okay, so if we can kind of go north here, that would get us to Cazador's place. It's up there, isn't it? How on earth do we get up there? Is it an upper... Maybe he's in the upper city. I thought he was lower city, but... Check, did we miss? Scratch hasn't seen it.
Not seen action like that in a while.
Those cultists are lucky. Tell you what, city's gone down the gutter recently. All these attacks. It's no good.
Alright, what's Talus? Oh, it's about a card game. Okay. Not that interested, really. Well, we can get through here. Let's keep going around this way then. Where are you going? Oh, no, look.
I really need my hair doing, so you'll have to wait in line.
Okay. Who's this?
I wouldn't hold your breath if you're here to see Figaro.
Why not? Pacemaker's Boutique. Bob.
Oi, you! Get in the bloody queue!
Can't even browse while he's with a client.
How long do you think Master Pennygood expects us to wait? I'm bored already.
Maybe he's through here? Oh, that's the constable.
It's unusual for prey to supply the tools of its own butchery. Razors, scissors, nail files. So many cuts one couldn't make. And yet, such a fleeting window. But then, who am I to deny the auspices of destiny? For we are celebrating, Master Figaro. You have the delicious honor of being my crowning achievement. Your body is my ultimate gift to my lord, Baal. Together, we shall transcend.
Yeah, let's do Ranger.
A challenger. My lord tests me. This piteous hovel will be your grave, challenger.
And they'd probably chuck you in the river if you did.
Why are these guys hostile?
Unless...
We'll go for Dolor.
Another witness to my sacrament. How fortunate.
There he goes. Right, what does that do for our update? I'll do the murders. We stopped a spree of murders by taking down the killer, a dwarf named Dolor. We should check his body for any clues about finding the cult. Cool. However, we've still got these people, so... I might just put an evasive footwork on. These people are all ranged, so I'm going to get within melee.
Good.
Do you think we could swim into the upper city? Through the river, I mean.
Maybe. I don't know how to... Nowhere to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while you're flying.
Ah, okay, they're doppels.
Nah, you're right.
We'll rage. I should have done that first. Sometimes I'm just not sure if I'm going to use the bonus attack for something else. Oh, he's almost dead. Let's do the Eldritch Blast again. Boom, boom, boom. No, leave her alone. Bloody footprints after they've passed through a patch is quite a nice touch.
Nowhere to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Okay, Scratch can't do much.
Not now.
Put on...
Got to move.
Nowhere to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Now this This is my happy place. Got it.
It's tricky targeting this thing indoors.
My little trick.
Who died?
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse.
Watch this.
Shall we dance?
I like this Eldritch Blast. Let's keep using it.
Over here.
Only did 4. That was a low roll. Hope she doesn't kill Devella. There we go.
I should have known it would be you. Thank you. If it had been the dwarf alone, we might have stood a chance. But these doppelgangers, they swarmed us. We were paralyzed before we even had the chance to fight back.
These doppelgangers are tracking his progress. Apparently this one's a rising star amongst ballists.
A rising star, you say?
Or was, before I killed him.
Then perhaps it's a good job I ran into him. I was on my way to the upper city when I heard a commotion. I stepped in to see if I could help. It's not every day you have the chance to catch a killer in action. Not even in this profession. These killings aren't random. In fact, they seem to be part of some sort of test. That document you showed me before, the one with the victims' names on it, that was the briefing. The killers paralyze their victims, take their hands as an offering for Baal, and make it look like the cult of the Absolute was behind it all. It grants them access to a tribunal. From what I could gather, it's some sort of rite of initiation for aspiring cultists to prove their worth. And it's taking place beneath Candle Hallow's tombstones. Like I said before, it's not something I can look into in an official capacity. But you...
I have a hand. I'll investigate this tribunal.
How did you...
We got the clowns on,
Perhaps
haven't we?
it's best I don't ask. Do what you have to do. And I'll pick up where I left off. The upper city. When I'm done, I'll stop by the Basilisk Gate. If you've got anything...
Oh, I didn't skip that. But yeah, well, I think we got the gist. Dolor, what have you got? Handbag. Oh my god. Duke Stelmane's hand, Father Lorgan's hand, Alexander's hand, Frank's hand. Oh, you little rat bag. Scarlet leather armor. Space shunt boots. Opens up a dimension door. Well, that's interesting. Could be occasionally useful. Dolor Amoras. When you land a crit with this weapon, it deals an additional 7 damage. Not bad. That's just a +2. Gonna give that to Karlach. Anything with big heals. Torn and Bloody Page. Read. Neath Candle Hallow's quiet tombs lies a path to murder's boons. If entry down below's your aim, seek trigger hidden by a frame. Sicarius the door awaits to admit those who seek their fates. If to continue you insist, show a trophy rent from wrist of sacrifice for our Lord planned. Present death's night a bloodied hand. It said we found the password before. I don't think we did. I wonder if that got triggered accidentally.
The password
but we have it now.
Sicarius,
and a location. We should find this candle hallow place.
So what does the quest say now? Yeah. Okay, well I think that's this is how we get to Orin, and I think we're gonna take down the other guy first. So we'll just kind of keep that in the bank for now. Shalar Guj. Penultimate report. It's an honor and a privilege to watch this brother in Baal in action. The setup for his final qualifying murder is brilliant and meticulous. After its inevitable culmination, I would be thrilled to join at the murder tribunal in acclaiming Dolor as an unholy assassin. Let's have a quick chat with the guy we rescued.
I must say, I'm damn lucky you showed up when you did. Can you believe what that monster was doing?
Fortunately, yes, I've been hunting him for quite some time.
Truly? Then you're made of sterner stuff than I, friend. I'll confess, it terrified me greatly. Can you imagine dressing entirely in red? Jests aside, thank you. You forever have my humblest gratitude and a most generous discount on my wares.
Glad to see you're in good spirits.
In the face of such horror, I don't see that I have much choice. Now, how may I help you today?
Let me see what we got in
Very
stock.
good, sir.
That's some good clothing. Ooh, lots of dyes. Okay, I've got Boreal Blue. Lush Burgundy. That might be nice on Karlach. Let's grab all those. I might want to barter stuff though. Got Dark Amethyst. Feywild Green and Dun. Sounds interesting potentially. Gorgeous Maroon. Jet, I've got that. Got that, but I might take more because I don't have that much. Take that too. Oh, I might take that because I think I used up all my stock when I was doing mine. Ooh, that might be nice. Don't know about that one. Angelic Scion outfit. That could be our nighttime clothes. Elegant robe, or maybe that could be our nighttime clothes. Dye removers and stuff. Sound like a posing pouch or something. Okay, yeah, we could sell some stuff here. I mean, it pains me to do it in a way, but these are for a monk, and I'm not a monk. I will sell them here. I don't think we need the fairies thing anymore, but it's only worth one, isn't it? It's not heavy, so... Don't need this stuff. many letters and books and stuff. She's not wearing those. What's he got here? I think we'll probably keep all this stuff. I mean, I'll probably want to give stuff to... Gale at some point. Okay.
Now remember, fashion's a fickle mistress, so be sure to return.
Yeah, well, I was just at the time of the video, and it's quite a long one actually, so it's really got away from me today. It's good though because it just sucks you in, doesn't it? And yeah, the time flies when you're having fun, as they say. But we're going to end it there. I just want to... I'm going to put my new bedtime clothes on. Which were... Let's have an elegant robe. That's my camp clothes now. And actually, Asterion, he's been tromping around naked since then, so let's make his nighttime clothes. What about that? We can put his default ones back on, maybe.
Attention.
How about that for Karlach? Not bad, actually. And Shadowheart hasn't got anything at the moment, so let's want to put her sort of thing back on. There we go. Cool. Okay, so yeah, when we come back next time, we'll continue walking through the lower city, I suppose. If Cazador's going to be in the upper city, we've got all this stuff to do. It's huge. I mean, we could go down to the Ball Temple, but like I said, we're gonna deal with Gortash first, and then we'll take his Netherstone down to the temple and have our final confrontation with Orin there. I think that's the way around we're going to do things. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, if you could, hit the thumbs up button on the video, that'd be great. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the game, the story, the various choices we've been making. Always very interested to hear your thoughts. And lastly, if you're watching this and haven't subscribed to the channel yet, it'd be great if you could do so. So thanks very much once again, and I hope to see you next time for more Baldur's Gate 3. Bye for now.